Welcome everyone to another Jordan Empire video. Today we're bringing you the Overtime Rumble Adversary mode that just come out. It's fast cash method. We're giving you gameplay, walkthrough, round payout, match payout, and more. And also addressing that if you have a PS4 or Xbox, you will not have a mod menu. So there's a guy asking for money to give you free money, as I will do a more detailed video on after this video is uploaded. We will bring that to your attention, as we will get into the Overtime Rumble and show you how to make some fast cash the real way, instead of trying to find somebody that will cheat and bring you in some money, which in turn you will end up getting screwed and they will take your money and there is nothing you can do about it. So on the Overtime Rumble, you will have 2 or more different ways to make some money, and you can play with just 2 players, which is helpful, so you can manipulate what you need to do. Overtime Rumble VII is the best option to play, as it is very easy to manipulate and make the round payout what you want, and also land where you need to on these. As you see, it is very good payout, and you can play these modes back to back, so it makes it even better payout. When you can play these back to back, you can make some very good money. As you see, we do have a jump timer to get off the very first ramp. And if you do not get off the very first ramp in that time amount, you will end up exploding and you will get 0 points for that round. So you do not want to spend too much time waiting around. But when you do jump, you will have as many parachutes as you need to have. So you can use as many as you want. As when I'm using them, I usually end up using 3 to 4 to get me to land where I need to land, and be able to slow down in time to hit the highest landing pad that gives us the most points, which is number 5, and it is a very small landing pad, so keep that in mind. If you see too many people down there, you can either have to knock somebody off or settle for number 4 or number 2 or number 3 or just something in that area. You will have to settle for something different because it is very tight down there. But once you have landed, you will have no control over anything but steering. You lose all of your abilities. You do not have brakes, and you will not have anything of that nature to be able to help you. All you can do is swerve back and forth to slow your vehicle down. And if you do hit somebody's parachute, it will cut it, and it's a good chance that they won't make the ramp. So you have to be very careful for that. You do not want to fall short, and if you die, you will score 0. And also be careful, because you will get stuck, and if you do get stuck, it will end your time of playing, and you have to wait until the opponent finishes or gets stuck or whatever happens to them. As you see, he got stuck, so we're both stuck. We get 0 points for that because we did not land on any scoring pad. If you do spin around, try to spin it back around. Do not get stuck sideways, as the car will slow down a whole lot. So if you do happen to spin out like this and the car gets very slow, go backwards a little ways. That way you can get a little bit of speed up before you try to spin the car back around. That way you do not get stuck, because if you do get stuck, you will not score any points. So you want to find a way to make sure you keep going at all costs. And also, you can land on these pads right here. And as you see, if you do not make that pad, you can continue on to the next one, to whatever you want. And if you do see a teammate that is stuck, you can save him, but you do have to be very careful when doing that, as the car will slow down. And if you clip it just right, you will save him and y'all will be able to finish out the match. But you have to be very careful, because it will slow you down enough to stop the vehicle, and if the vehicle does stop, you will score 0. And when you do score, you will land on either a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 scoring pad, and that way it will score what exact number you land on, and you will get that score for that round, well, that try, and then you'll go on to the next try and try to get another score. So you do have 5 different times, as in my method that I use. And when you go down to number 5 scoring pad, as you see, it is a very tight fit. So if the vehicles are lined up just perfect, you can fit up to 3 cars on this, but that is pushing it. So keep in mind, if you see too many people down there, you're going to either have to knock somebody off, or you're just going to have to settle for a lower score pad. Either way, you can score backwards as well. If you do spin out and you do not have enough speed to be able to spin the card back around, all you have to do is just go slow enough to back down onto this landing pad, and that way you will score as well. You can even score halfway hanging off of the vehicle, and if the car is halfway on the scoring pad, you will get a score for that. As long as the car is on there and you did not fall off, you will get scored for whatever landing pad you were on. As you see, both of us is halfway off and we both scored points for it. So if you do get stuck or knocked off, you get no score at all. So as you see, my teammate is hanging off and he is stuck, and then you see the opponent that we just passed, he is going very, very slow. I got my car just barely slowed down enough to be able to get on this number 5 scoring pad, and as you see, he is stuck right there. So he will not be able to finish unless his teammate will help him out, which he didn't. So as you see, he comes down, knocks me off, knocks him off. So the purple team will score 0, and my team will only score, I think we scored 0 as well because he was so far off. But getting knocked off the scoring pad, it sucks, but it is a chance you will get knocked off by the opponent. That way they will score points and you will not be able to score anything. That way they can win. As you see, my teammate knocked him off, and then we scored more than them because his teammate landed on 4, so that gave us 10 to his 4. But it is not hard at all for them to knock you off as well. So when you go off the initial ramp, let everybody go first, sit there for a minute, let everybody take off, as you do have a pretty decent timer. So you do have some time to be able to go down and jump after everybody's gone. That way you can control whether somebody knocks you off or what, because you're the last person. So you'll be the one to choose whether you want to knock them off or score whatever pad you want. If you do tie up in each round, it will go to a sudden death round. That way it will not be a tied up round on any of them. So as you see, it let him go first, and now it'll let me go, as it will not let you go together on this sudden death round. So that way if he scores something, or as you see he got stuck, all I would have to do is score something better than he did, and then the sudden death round will end, and it will let whoever scored the most points win, as I had to score 1 because he scored 0 and I won the round. So that is how the sudden death round works. Of course, it was over 8 minutes, so we got 20 grand for that. So now the round's set up. You're going to want to spend some time in these missions. That way you make a good payout. So 1 round at 5 tries, you're not going to make that much money compared to a 3 round at 5 tries, because you're going to spend more time doing the 3 rounds than you will the 1 round. And also, the more rounds, the more money you're going to make, because you're making up to 20 grand per round. So that adds up into the end of the match. And that way, when you get paid for your match win, you will make more money than you make from each round. If you do spend less time, you will get less per round and less at the end of the match. So that way you do know, if you spend some time in these missions, you will make very, very good money, especially right now, as it is double money and RP on these. So keep that in mind. While we do have that, take advantage of it, get some friends together, and you can have up to a couple players on each team, and you can take turns winning. As you see, the team that wins or loses, they get paid the exact same. So as you see, me and my teammate got 101,000, and then the losers got 37,000. So for overtime rumble, if you spend less than 3 minutes or at 3 minutes into a round, you only get $5,710 for that round, which sucks. It's not a good payout per round. You're going to want to spend more time than that. If you get 3 to 5 minutes of gameplay in a round, you will get $10,000 for that. So again, that still is not a great payout, but it is better than spending less than 3 minutes. So if you spend from 5 minutes to 8 minutes in a round, you will get 16 grand per round. So that will add up pretty good for a match payout, but you still want to go for more than that. So the maximum payout per round is 20 grand. So anything over 8 minutes, you will get 20 grand per round. So try to get it at 8 minutes or just a little bit over, and that will maximize your payout for that round, because you cannot make no more than that. You don't want to spend too much more than 8 minutes, so you'll be making money as fast as you can. So as you see, we had 2 rounds and we ended up tying up one, so we went to 3 rounds with a sudden death. So that gave us 13 minutes and 45 seconds of gameplay, and the winner got paid $38,220 payout for 3 rounds at 5 tries. That's not bad for 14 minutes of gameplay. As you know, if you spend less time in a round, you get less money. See, we would have made more than that, but we had 2 rounds that we made $5,710, and then 1 round at 20 grand. So that gave us $38,220 for the win. So if you spend more time in each round and maximize 20 grand per round at 5 tries, that is 3 rounds. So you would have made 60 grand, and that would have been a whole lot better. So at 3 rounds at 5 tries, which is 22 minutes and 53 seconds, you're getting $84,800 payout, which is very good money. So that way you do know, 3 rounds, you're getting the 60 grand per 3 rounds, and then you get your double money in RP bonus. So that gives you $84,800, which their double money in RP is not exactly double. They give you a certain percentage, so don't expect to have 100,000. When they say double money, it's really not complete double money. But as you see, we had 20 grand per round. So that's $84,800 payout for the winner at 3 rounds at 5 tries. So that's 23 minutes of gameplay right there. So 4 rounds at 5 tries, that's 30 minutes and 2 seconds of gameplay. That's $101,600. So that is pretty good payout, but you only get two matches of 4 rounds at 5 tries in 1 hour. So that is $203,200 payout. So that way you're only making that much per hour, which you will make more by going less time into it. So try to go about 13 to 15 minutes. A special thanks to Little Panda, Stunt Curry, and Warrior for helping out with the video. I really appreciate y'all, and I can't thank y'all enough for all the help that y'all give us. Thanks for watching another Jordan Empire video. If the video does help you out, drop us a like, leave a comment, let us know some feedback, or if there's anything you need help on, let us know in the comment section and we will get a video out for you, because our channel is here to help. If you do need some, let us know in the comment section and we will get you some help from me or the Jordan Empire family, helping out on all consoles. Subscribe to see more fast cash hints and tips for vehicle spawns, funny moments, friend and fan live streams, or just anything we find helpful. And I hope we see you in the next video.